Hey, how y'all doing this evening? Dion, Berryhill, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Inspire Nation, shout out. What's up to my team out here, going hard every day. I thought I'd do this little training video on how to do the proper demonstration. I'm gonna get right into it. Y'all know what this is, alright? This is a sanitary napkin, alright? Now, what I want y'all to notice about the sanitary napkin is that when you buy them, ladies, y'all know, when you buy these, they're never closed. They're always open. They just got a little tab on there. So when you have this in your purse, you have makeup crumbs, coins, depending on your age, little pieces of candy, you know. You pull this out, and if all those things can get down in there, it's not truly sanitary. Correct? Alright. I call it the unsanitary napkin. Right? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to open it up. Give me a second, give me a minute. Set this down right here. And this is 8-hour pad. Alright? I ain't gonna say nobody's name because we ain't here to bash no compliments. Right? I'm just gonna call this Exhibit A. Right? Now, this right here, which is it changed my life, and changing every woman's life I come into contact with. Okay? This is the Cherish sanitary napkin. All right? As you can see, it's completely sealed. All right? Truly sanitary. So what I'm gonna do is open this up. Give me a second. And I'm going to set this right next to Exhibit A. Alright. Now, for those of you who don't know, when a woman is on her feminine flow, she gives off anywhere from 15 to 50 milliliters on average. Of course, some may be more, some may be less. But according to gynecologists around the country, 15 to 50 milliliters. Alright? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to simulate that. Alright? Let me put that right there so y'all can see. Is that 50 right there? Okay. Alright? That look about right? Okay. What I'm going to do is, just going to pour it in here. Alright, trying to get this all over the counter. Alright, there we go. Now I know what y'all thinking. What is this man on here doing talking about some sanitary napkins? It's okay though. Because I'm truly passionate about it. It's going to change y'all life. What I'm going to do is do the same thing for the Cherish sanitary napkin. And that looks like a little bit more. But it don't matter. You know? Alright. Pour this in here. Get in there. Alright. There we go. Now, this is what I want you guys to know. A lot of women have been suffering from a lot of health issues, a lot of sicknesses. And a lot of these problems are coming from the pads that they use. You know, I'm not going to go into anything specific, just do your research on them. Because what I've come to realize is that a lot of women, they're not aware of what's in Exhibit A. They're like, my grandma used it, my mom used it, that's what I use. Okay? So, I recommend you to do your research. Okay? What I'm going to do next is, I'm going to put a napkin. Give me a napkin from over there. I thought I had some, but no problem. Show don't stop. I'm going to take a regular, ordinary napkin. I'm going to place it on Exhibit A. Alright? Put a little pressure on there. You know, not to, as you can see, I barely got a push on it. Pull it up. Can y'all see that? It's soaked, right? It's soaked. And like I said earlier, this is supposed to be an 8-hour pad. How many hours have I had that water on there? What, 3 minutes? 2 minutes?
2 minutes.
All right. Now what I'm going to do is take the same ordinary napkin. I don't want y'all to think I'm cheating and this is no kind of trick napkin, okay? I'm going to put it on the chair, sanitary pad, all right? And as y'all can see, I'm pushing down hard, all right? As you can see. Pull it up. It's still completely dry. All right? Completely dry, ladies. All right? So now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to dissect Exhibit A. Just get this first layer off of here. Just give me a second. It's soaking wet. It's soaking wet. It's spraying all up on me. Okay? But this is the first layer. Alright? Look. I'm gonna have the volunteer. Come on over here. Come on over here. It's okay. Come on. Come around here. I'm gonna have her feel this, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can really see. Come on over here. Can you feel that? What's it feel like?
It's rough.
Rough? Kind of like sandpaper?
Sandpaper, yeah.
All right.
It is.
You ladies know, very very uncomfortable, especially when it comes to rubbing up against the most sensitive part of your body, right? Now, this next layer is just basically blue dye, right? Quote unquote supposed to be the absorbency system, but it's not. Okay. Nope, you need to get this off of here. This is the next layer, right? This is blue dye, okay? And when this gets wet, and you sit down, ladies, when you're up, moving around is when you're having your flow. When you sit down and you're using Exhibit A, that's completely soaking wet, this not only goes back inside your body, but also in your bloodstream, right? And this is dye. Look up what's in dye. It's poisonous, okay? All right? Now, this right here is supposed to be the quote-unquote absorbency system, right? Now, do you guys know what this is? I'm going to tell you. This is wood fibers. This is old newspaper. This is trash that they bleached to make white because trash ain't naturally white. And when they bleach it, it gives off a chemical called dioxin, all right? Dioxin is 10 times worse than cyanide. If you don't know what these things are, do your own independent research, but they're poisonous, okay? So, what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to take their quote-unquote absorbency system for 8 hours, but it ain't dry after 2 minutes, and I'm going to put it in this cup. Can y'all see these cups? One has more water than the other. I'm going to put their absorbency system in the cup with the least amount of water. All right? Get that down in there. Okay. Let's pull this off. This is what I need y'all to see though, ladies. All right? And y'all know this. This is the bottom. This is plastic. All right? This is like a trash bag. Okay? This is what I want you guys to think about. Your body is 98.6 degrees. Correct? When you having your flow and you're giving off blood clogs, moisture, some situations urine, sitting in this plastic bag, all right, no air, no room to breathe, no ventilation. What's that the perfect breathing ground for?
Bacteria.
Okay? Bacteria. It is truly, that's why you guys have, when you get off your feminine flow, you gotta go take things like diflucan and other types of medicine and stuff like that to get the pH balance back right, to get the smell back right. Y'all know what I'm talking about, ladies. Because of this. You can't breathe, alright? Plastic, alright? Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to dissect the chair's sanitary napkin, okay? Ma'am, come back over here. I need your assistance. right. Now, feel that. Does that feel a lot better?
It feels really soft.
All right. Ready to get your skin?
Oh, yeah, that's really soft.
Okay, let's cotton. All right. And I don't have to go into how cotton feels in your body. We all know how good cotton feels. Okay. Now this is what I want you guys to see. This is an all-natural algae strip. All right. Infused with negative ions. If you don't know what negative ions are, do your own independent research. They call them the vitamins of the air. All right? And what I want to do is I want to just get off track for a quick second, okay? After I saw this presentation, I'm like, okay, well, it sounds good, but I need to get some of these first samples, some of these first prototypes, to give them to my loved ones, women in my life that are close to me. See how they feel about this, okay? So, long story short, I happened to get blessed to get some of the first prototypes, and I gave them to women in my life, close to me, that are going to tell me the truth, okay? My cousin in particular, after using one pad, she called me back. She called me and said, Dion, you don't know what you got, okay? First thing she said was, Dion, I hadn't had no smell. The negative ions, they eat away at bacteria, and they also take away the odor as well. The second thing she said was her menstrual cramps weren't there at all. Helping with the menstrual cramps. Okay? The third thing she said was, I forgot I was wearing it. Because the way this pad is set up, anytime any kind of moisture or anything hits it, it sinks into the bottom and locks into the absorbency system built inside. That's why it went nothing on the napkin. Right? Okay, and now we're getting testimonies for women that this is shortening their cycle. Usually when the 5th, 6th day they're still going kind of heavy, now they're just getting little spots. Women that usually on their flow for 5, 6 days, now they're on for 3 days. Right? And we have, this is the day pad. We have days, nights, overnights, and panty liners. And the panty liners also include the negative ion strip, okay? And begin testimonies from women that have been wearing the panty liners on a day-to-day basis when they're not on their cycle. They're not even realizing when their cycle starts because the negative ions are working so well, which is huge. You know what I mean? Okay? Now, I put their absorbency system in water on the outlet to you guys to do the same with ours, right? Right? So we wrap ours up, and I'm gonna put it in the cup that everyone that y'all can see has the most amount of water in it, right? Oh, I still got some. Oh, okay. Get that down in there, okay? And this is what I want you guys to see. This is the bottom of ours, right? I want you guys to see. Can you guys see those stripes in there?
Yes.
Okay. If I was to put this over a hot cup of coffee, cup of tea, steam will go through one side and out the other. Built to breathe, okay? Ventilation. But if any moisture, any liquid hits it, it's not going nowhere. It's not going through it at all. Once again, everything is built to breathe. And look at this, ladies. Plastic doesn't tear like that, okay? This is biodegradable, what we have our hands on, right? So this is what I want you guys to see. How long would you guys say I had this one in the water?
About 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes? Okay. And you, as you can see, that's plenty of time to absorb. As you can see, it's still a good amount of water in there. Right? You guys agree? How long would you say I had this one in the water?
Maybe about 3 or 4.
About 3 to 4 minutes?
2.
2 minutes?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something
Minute,
like
2 minutes, 3 minutes like that. And you can't get a drop out of it.
Woo, look at that.
See that? You can't get a drop out of it. Usually when I do this, the women go crazy. Like, where they at right now? I want some right now.
And
right? As you can see, this is a polymer. Same thing in diapers. Okay? Now, that's it right there. What I want you guys to know is we are pushing an awareness campaign, okay? Called Now We Know. Our women know now. They're no longer ignorant to what's on the shelf that is potentially killing them. Suffering in silence. Very uncomfortable. Okay? Now we know. Our women are no longer ignorant to why they're having all these health issues, all these sicknesses. Because their body is getting poisoned with dioxin. Okay? Now we're going to have 5K runs. We're going to have basketball tournaments. We're going to be truly involved in the community, bringing awareness to our women. All right? And I know what you're thinking. What about tampons? Let me tell you. We've been talking to several doctors. Tampons are unnatural. Okay? Doctors are not in favor of tampons. Tampons are acting as a plug for something that's naturally supposed to release. All right? Now you have blood, moisture, like I said, some situations, urine, backed up, sitting inside you. That's what's creating a lot of fibroids. That's what's creating a lot of tumors. Okay? Women are dying from something called TSS, toxic shock syndrome, because digging a little deeper, we found out that companies are putting things in tampons that make you bleed more. Why would they do that? So you keep buying them, right? So this is truly serious, okay? What we're doing with this awareness campaign, right? And I'm not going to get into the business side of things. Just know there is a compensation plan attached to this, right? And for me, if I can have true financial success and all I'm doing is saving and changing women's lives, we don't get no better than that. And I don't even consider it an opportunity. I consider it a blessing. I have a daughter. She's 6 right now. She's not at this time of her life yet, but when she does start having this, she won't be worried about, oh, I can't wear white when I'm on my feminine flow. Oh, I can't go to school because I'm cramping so bad. She won't have to go and take over-the-counter, not over-the-counter, but prescription pain medicine because she's in the fetal position from cramping so bad. She won't have to deal with all the sicknesses that women have been going through, suffering in silence for years, on top of years, on top of years. So this is a blessing. It's not even, I don't even consider it an opportunity. And I'm definitely passionate about it. Like I said, there is a conversation plan attached to it. So I advise you to get back with whoever sent you this video and truly consider getting involved with this awareness campaign. It's Dion Berryhill, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I appreciate y'all taking the time out.